Hey guys, how's it going? Got another knife video for you. This is going to be a look at the Southard Performance Series Tolk. This is one of the few knives that he's decided to do a kind of a mid-tech run of, which he dubs the Performance Series. It's essentially a mid-tech made by Southard, who I'm sure most of you guys know. He's a very sought after knife maker, and it's pretty difficult to get your hands on a custom of his. But if you're lucky enough, you may be able to get one of the Performance Series. I believe these are pretty much sold out all over the place now. So good luck finding these, but they are out there, especially more so than any of the customs. So this is the Tolk. It is sort of similar to the Avo, which is a mid-tech that he put out prior to the Tolk. It's a very well-made knife. It's got a relatively large blade. It's a 3.875 inch blade with a nice bellied cutting edge there. You can see the blade has got a nice satin grind to it, and the flats on the blade are stonewashed. You can see the nice pattern on the flats. So it's a nice contrast. You have the stonewash finish against the satin grind there. You can see on the blade you have the laser etching of his name and the logo there, which is pretty cool. And on the reverse side you have the blade steel, which is clearly CTS XHP, which is a great steel. You can see the thumb studs here are blue anodized on both sides, so you get dual thumb studs. Don't have to pay extra for dual like you do on the Sebenzas, which is nice. You've got a bead blast titanium frame here, which is very reminiscent of the Sebenzas. On the top of the blade you have a nice run of jimping. You can see the pivot here has a nice design on this side, and then it's a standard hex over here. Clearly this is a frame lock. Very nice action. Very early lockup. There is no stainless steel insert there, which a lot of people are doing now to kind of save the titanium from wearing down, but I imagine it will end up being fine either how. See, the frame is a nice flow-through design with 3 separate standoffs. Have this blue anodized over travel stop. A nice, it's a very nice low profile pocket clip. You can see that the base here is, overall the length of the blade is 8.75 inches. That's with the blade and the handle. Tip to tip there. There's a thickness of 0.14 on the blade. So it's a decently thick blade. The handle is 4.875 inches. It's a pretty standard blade. I'd say as far as size goes, it's comparable to most knives out there. It's not overly big. It's definitely not tiny, but it's just a standard average size, I'd say. The handle thickness is 0.48 inches. Overall, the weight on this knife is going to be 4.7 ounces. So it's a decently hefty knife. It is made of quality material. You have the CTS XHP steel as well as the titanium, which does add up, but it is definitely a very pocketable knife. You can see here the standoffs are titanium and blue anodized, which is a nice touch. So you got some chamfering back here on the heel of the handle. Overall, the knife is very nicely designed and very well made. Obviously, it is riding on bearings. I do believe the bearings are ball bearings rather than ceramic bearings, or I'm sorry, ball steel bearings rather than ceramic bearings. The action is very nice. Such as a quick overview of the Brad Southard Performance Series Tolk. This is one of his performance-minded knives, essentially a mid-tech. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Thanks.